What is up, world? What is up, world? What is up, world? You are in tune to the Cowboy Global Cast. And of course, you got your usual suspects. It's me and my co host, Autumn. We are here and ready to talk Cowboys talk with you guys today.
What's going on? How
First,
you doing? Happy Monday.
I am good. I'm good. First and foremost, man, I just want to welcome you guys out, man. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like us on Facebook. Subscribe on YouTube. So when we go live, you'll definitely get those notifications. And we're here for it, man. I mean, we're definitely growing the channel, making sure that we are here to talk Dallas Cowboys football for you moving forward. We only got just a little bit of time. We only got just a little bit of time, man. And I'm going to tell you, here in just a second, football is about to start, and I'm excited about it. 110%. What is up, Coach Sports? He said, Autumn, what's good?
What's up, Coach? Welcome in.
Hey, what's good? What's good, Coach Sports? But like I said, yeah, we ready, man. Football season is upon us, and we're about to get this thing started. But before we do, man, we gonna jump into this, and Autumn, we'll be right back before we get into our topics. All right.
All right, let's do it.
Autumn, man, look. So one of the things that we wanted to do and we wanted to highlight in this show is the fact that, man, it is all about chemistry.
We
This
cooking.
year is all about chemistry. And so the biggest point here is last year the defense was on the struggle bus.
Hmm.
I mean, we were 32nd in the league. And look, if it was possible, we would have been 36th. It was bad. It was bad. You know what I mean? Eberflus was trash. I mean, and I'm talking about hot garbage. So we went and we got Christian Parker. We got CP, right? And
Hmm.
one of the things that you have to love about CP is that he's challenging everybody, not on just the defense, but on the offensive side of the ball too, right? And you wonder, you say, okay, is this gonna work? Are we gonna have that cohesiveness? Is this gonna be a team? Is this gonna be, the offense? Is it gonna be the defense? I've said this so many times, Autumn. I've said it so many times. The Cowboys have always had good defensive players. We have not had a defensive unit in a long time. What do you think about that statement? That we've had great defensive players, but we have not had a defensive team.
I mean, it's clear, right? It's 100% clear, and again, they just haven't been cohesive. They just haven't been on one page. They just have not been able to like kind of tap into each other in a sense. It's like some sort of like weird animosity or like unnecessary struggles that have been going on with this team over the past couple of years. So it feels like a breath of fresh air right now, seeing that it seems to be turning around.
Christine, how you doing? She said, when I'm on a Cowboys Global Cast, that's how you know I love you. You do, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Chris Sawyer, what's popping, my guy? Man, glad to have you up in here, man. But look, so you had your Michael Parsons, you had your Trayvon Diggs, you had your Tank Lawrences. All of these guys were there, but I'm telling you, they were cancerous in the locker room. And if you can't establish some type of cohesive chemistry between your defensive players, your offense, we have to, like I told you, personal influence and positional influence. We talked about that, right? If you have personal influence, you and I we're going to ride for each other. You're going to pick them up and put them down for each other. And that's just how it is. We haven't had that, man. We haven't had that. I'm going to tell you, the last time we had it is when we should have won the Super Bowl when Dez freaking caught it. That's the last time it's been that was a defensive time.
Every weekend.
Hey man, it hurts my heart. Dez caught it. He caught it, man. You know what I'm saying? And it wouldn't have even mattered if DeMarco. You heard about Dez not catching it. I'm mad about DeMarco Murray fumbling on the 10-yard line. He breaks free. Somebody hits him with a peanut punch, and the ball falls. Come on, man. Hold on to the football, bro. Hold on to the football.
Like you got one job.
It don't even matter at that point. It doesn't even matter. Dez caught it, but anyway, I digress because I'm getting excited.
So my thing is, I know one thing that I talk about a lot in reference to like college football is not if they don't want to be there, there's no point in making them stay there, right? Like for whatever reason, you could tell that these guys wanted out. Like they just, and again, like I don't know the reason. Like I don't know if anybody like truly knows, what was really going down. But if they don't want to be there, they're not going to perform the way that they should either. They're not going to. They ain't gonna listen to nobody. They're gonna want to do what they want to do. It's just gonna always be something. So you have to make sure that, like you said, they were cancers. You have to make sure that you have players that want to be where they are. Like even first round draft picks more than likely go to teams that they don't really want to go to because they trash, right? But the attitude is, I'm happy that I'm in the NFL. Like, I'm happy that I'm in the NFL. I'm going to do what I need to do, and maybe I can bring this team out of the trash. These guys, they just didn't want to be there.
Facts. And it's sad to think about. But, again, you have CP bringing chemistry, and they rocking with Shotty. And here's the thing that you need to see. Not only did he bring the chemistry, coaching wise, right? Look, you see, this is them together. This happened just today. They're at the World Cup. You see Shotty, his family. You see Christian Parker, and he's there, right? So these are coaches spending time with each other outside of football operations, right? And then you got the new guys. You got the draft class that you brought in, Malachi Lawrence, the Devin Moore, the Drew Shelton, of course, the crown jewel of it all, Caleb Downs. You have Barham, and then you have Overton, right? So you have all these guys that you brought in. But then on top of that, you brought in some key free agent signings with Rashawn Gary, Jalen Thompson, Kobe Durant, who's balling out of control. Yes, it's shorts and shirts, but man, Kobe Durant looks like he's going to be CB1, and I'm excited about that. PJ Locke, of course, who's a Texas native, coming back home to be a Cowboy. I'm loving it. Sam Howell backing up Dak, and MVS, who was a Steeler, who's bringing my brother refers to him as Stonehands. He's bringing veteran leadership back into the locker room. And then Matt Hennessy, offensive lineman. And, of course, Pickens stayed on the deal. Now, he stayed on the tag. Now, speaking of George Pickens, this is somebody who wants to be here, right? This is somebody who wants to be a Cowboy. Everybody who's sitting here acting as if, George Pickens is a crash out. Woo-woo. I'm more worried about CD. I'm more worried. Who was throwing up in Vegas in a trash can?
I mean, okay, they was kicking it. It was lit. They had a great time, but I mean, but that wasn't necessarily a crash out. That was just, you know what I'm saying? Him doing the most is what that was. Doing above and beyond the most. So what would actually worry you about CD? Like, do you think that he could turn into like the diva? You know how why we always got a diva? Why we always got one?
CD's not the diva, right?
I think so either.
CD is the YN of the group. We thought George Pickens, because he's wearing Pooh Shiesties is around here, studding up. We thought it was him. No, it was Sedarius Lamb, the guy who's snatching the cell phone from his girl when they, on the draft. This is Sedarius Lamb being the one. He's the guy. You know what I'm saying? And when you got, they're twins, man. Like I said, they love each other. These guys freaking have chemistry. Let me show you what I mean. Here you got these guys on the practice field together, and you can't make that up. You see how they on the practice field just talking to each other, like, and then you see them outside again. You know what I'm saying? Taking pictures and taking snaps with people, and they're shopping together as friends would do. Like you go out with your partner. I'm hanging out with my partner. Another thing about this whole chemistry thing is that you see GP hugging Shotty, man. That you can't fake that. He ain't doing that for cameras.
And look at all the smiles in the background.
All the smiles. Everybody's happy. And then you have Ryan Flournoy who's saying something like, Christian Parker has been talking trash to the offense and vice versa. One example, Parker would tell the offense and team, go let Brandon Aubrey out because they're about to get stopped. In other words, we about to hug y'all. We stop y'all. I don't care nothing about y'all being the top 5 offense in the league. We're going to stop y'all. And look, if they can do that, I told you, if the defense is between 10 and 18, KD bar the door. It's trouble for the rest of the league. It's trouble for the rest of the league. And
I've seen too on social media, and I can't remember who it was. I'm mad I can't remember who it was, but he keeps posting like on Instagram or TikTok, and he's like, imagine having to keep going up against CeeDee Lamb every week or whatever he's saying. Like, he's just sitting there thinking like, man, we have to play against these guys every single day in practice. And it's fun to see. Like, you hardly ever see this type of openness with them either.
Yeah. So the chemistry is there. You got not only CD and GP gelling and becoming partners. You got Christian Parker talking. I've seen Christian Parker talking to Javonte Williams and was like, man, I've been around since you was at North Carolina, bro. I seen you stud up and I saw you become, a general. I mean, this man has been around, right? And then you add in, I keep telling y'all about BT Jordan. You add in people like BT Jordan who have came into the practice and who is helping the offensive lineman. And then get this, Autumn, this is going to excite you.
Okay.
Guess what? We brought Tyron Smith back.
Right.
Tyron Smith is out here. You know what I'm saying? He's out here helping the young bucks and getting the young bucks here. So I'm excited, man. If I see Zach Martin, I'm running down 35 with no shoes on all the way to Dallas and AT&T Stadium. I'm losing. If Zach comes back and starts helping people, I'm losing my mind. But
so here's the thing. I feel like Christian Parker he's the glue right now. Like, I feel like he just, and I know we've sang his praises like over the last couple of weeks or whatever, but it just feels like he walked in and he's like, yo, it's like he's doing head coach things. Like, and that's no slide to Shotty at all. Like, he's doing really good. But it's like he's doing head coach things. Like, we're gonna come together. And I'm not just, yes, I'm the defensive coordinator, but I'm not just here for the defense. Like, we have to work together on this. So I think that's just a part of it's just so good to see, y'all. It is.
Yeah, it is. I mean, and again, you normally, these are Jerry's picks, right? Jerry picks these old decrepit vampire 1958 coaches and to coach the defense, and they come in here with a mouthful of chew and talking like that. You can't coach this generation of players. You have to be able to coach the generation of players. Then you need to be able to speak to the state of the game. And you got somebody in Christian Parker who can do that.
You got to be able to, like you said, like the younger guys that's going to come in with a shiesty on, like, you got to have somebody that's going to be able to connect with them. That's why I'm not really worried. You know what I'm saying? Like, even with CD or whatever, like, I feel like even though that's not his position coach, I just feel like he's going to be helpful in that way. Like, he'll be able to relate to a lot of these players and maybe be able to talk them down to earth. Like, hey, we're here. We have a job to do. We have a brotherhood to build. And that's what we're here to do. That's what we're going to do.
Facts. And Christine, I want you to know, I said it last week, Christine, Autumn is my witness. We're looking at a Cowboys still a Super Bowl in the face. I really just feel it. I feel it
I'm
wholeheartedly.
it,
Cowboys still a Super Bowl in the face, and I would love it. I'm telling you,
oh
I would
my God.
so love it. I would so love it. Autumn, didn't I say it last week though?
Yeah, you did.
I'm telling you, we're looking at one in the face, and so on top of this chemistry that we're building, on top of I mean, because Shotty during the time of the voluntary workout, Shotty said he was having phone calls with GP, and they were talking, and CD was going over to GP's house, and they were hanging. You have people like Tyler Guyton, who is losing weight and who's actually coming into his own at his position. We're bringing in people who will gently push other people at their position. If you think about it, I'm hearing that Agent Zero and Shamar James are in a battle for that second inside linebacker position, which is scary. You know what I'm saying? Agent Zero plays with his hair on fire, right? DeMarvion Overshown is a killer, right? But they're saying Shamar, they're already saying D Winters has the inside linebacker job locked up. It's D first. And I told everybody that. I've been a D Winters fan ever since TCU. I bet the boy's a baller. Certain people got it. You know what I'm saying? They were born to play football. They were just born to play football. D Winters is born to play football, right? And he stood in for Fred Warner when Fred got hurt. He stood in for Fred Warner really, really good in San Francisco. So that's why I was excited for him to get that position and us to bring him in here. But then I'm scared because, like I said, this is DeMarvion's first real action because last year was his first year back from an ACL, right? Mm-hmm. And it usually takes 2 years to get back. Yeah. So I was a little timid. She said, and here comes my PTSD.
Mine too, child. Mine too.
She said, "Maud, oh Lord, it would be a great Super Bowl, wouldn't it?
It would. Super Bowl. I mean, oh my God, it would be crazy. I would probably have to go home. I probably have to go back to Toledo because it ain't nothing but Dallas and Pittsburgh fans in Toledo. It's ridiculous. I would have to go home and watch that.
Hey man, look, I'm some type of way. I would be with G.
You got to
watching him squirm would be the just a highlight of my life. It really would. It really would. Because he didn't talk to me for days after the Neil O'Donnell debacle. So saying what I'm saying, okay. We've got coaches who are working together. We've got teammates who are working together. We've got the old front coming together, working together. This is what you haven't seen since the days of Jimmy Johnson. This is what you haven't seen. You know, that camaraderie, that I want to win for the person next to me. You know, and then today I read a comment, Autumn. I read a comment from big man himself, Quinn Williams. Mm-hmm. He said, "I don't care about my individual accolades this season. I just want to win."
I'm gonna need you to preach. That's what I need to hear. What do you mean? I was not about just myself anymore. It's not about me. It's about the team. Come on.
That's it. And hearing that from Quentin Williams, who again, we have this is our first full year with him, right? Mm-hmm. So I mean, I'm ecstatic and outside of my mind when I think about the pieces that we have. We have the players. Our 53-man roster is gonna be solid, right? It's gonna be really, really solid. I'm talking about. He said, "Amen, amen." That we're gonna need a young priest and listen, Christine. I haven't really got why you need a young one and an old one, but I'm not gonna ask no questions.
Yeah,
I'm not asking no questions, Christine. I'm not, because I have a feeling I don't want to know the answer. So I'm not.
That's funny.
She said, "I'm gonna go by myself in a padded room so I don't hurt any myself or anybody else." You do something else. But for real, um, so when I think about um the team and the 53 that we're putting together, it's a solid team, and they're thinking team. They're not thinking individual. GP, he knows he's gonna get paid. I on the interview the other day, he knows he's like, man, I trust my agent to be my agent. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I just care about football. And the reason
It's
why I
like
care about
everybody else is worried but him. Like he's not worried about this. He's there. He showed up. He's playing hard. He's showing interest. You know what I mean? Everybody is feeding off of his energy because everybody was so glad that he was there. So there's no need for anybody to worry about GP.
and get this, we didn't need any drama. Anyway, I mean, we just wanted to go into one season without drama. Just, you know what I'm saying? Talking about PTSD. I want good things. I want nice things. That's all. I just want some nice things. Can I have nice things? I just want nice things.
That's same.
Is that too much to ask? Give me nice things.
I mean, and you know, the pieces are coming together. That's the main. I think overall throughout this entire broadcast tonight is we need to understand and we need the fans to know that the pieces are coming together. If you are anything, if you're like me and you wasn't really doing this for the past couple of years because they PMO you, just know this is the year to just come on back. Let's get refocused because they are doing what they need to do to get past all of the BS. Like, we're not hearing any.
Look, and you're right. Look, he said we need Jerry to stop causing drama. Absolutely.
You know it is. You know that's him.
At one point, I wanted to just lock him in his house and burn it down. He's
a drama queen. He loves it.
That's the way I felt. I wanted to go give him some sugar booger and allow him to just, hey man, just go over there and chill out. But anyway, that's wrong of me. But it's the truth.
He loves it.
Christine said, I have backup TVs, backing up TVs. So she said, if she breaks one, if she break one, she's gonna be all right. She's gonna be all right. Said, I'm jealous of your football watching. Look, so this, speaking of the 53, we've had some additions to the squad, right? We picked up from the UFL. No, you a big UFL fan.
No, UFL. And one thing the Dallas Cowboys gonna do is pick up somebody from the UFL.
That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. I mean, that's where we got Turbo Turpin from. You know what I'm saying? And he panned out. He panned out for real. So we picked up Denzel Mims, right? And the interesting thing about Denzel Mims is he was a New York Jet, and we were actually gonna trade for him a couple years back. We were gonna trade for Denzel Mims. He went to Cleveland, and then from there he just got out the league and was playing in the UFL. And now, we ended up picking him up, putting him on the practice squad where he's on the 90-man roster. And then, of course, we picked up Amir Speed, the cornerback. Amir played for the Patriots first, and then the Houston Gamblers, right? Shout out, I have to say shout out to Sean Fresh. Sean Fresh, he got signed. He's in Denver, and Sean Fresh is actually, his little brother plays for my son's basketball team. And I want to just say, hey man, he's a good dude. I wish the world for you. I'm happy for you, man. Congratulations down there with a Longhorn that you went to high school with, and I'm excited for you, Sean. Peace. Keep doing your thing. Anyway, we signed Chris Glazer, an offensive lineman as well, undrafted free agent from the Columbus Aviators. I don't know nothing about Chris Glazer. I just don't. I haven't had. But you watched the Columbus Aviators. Do you know anything about Chris Glazer?
The Aviators, not too much on them. I'm gonna say that. I'm telling myself that because I was just about to really get up here and say how losing record we had. Okay. I'm just gonna say clearly he was good enough to get to the league or back to the league or whatever it was. That's all I'm saying. He was useful. He did what he needed to do. And now he with the Dallas Cowboys. So yeah, shout out to him. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? And it looked like the other two were picked up from Texas team. You said Houston, and I think Mims came from the Renegades, Dallas Renegades. So
Valix Prime said, "Great thumbnail, sis."
oh, thank you. That was all mine. He did that.
All right, so the Cowboys also signed Charles Snowden, right?
Oh yeah.
Now, Charles Snowden, I mean, this is a guy who's 28. He's the offensive linebacker, defensive end. I mean, offensive linebacker, outside linebacker, defensive end. Played a little for the Buccaneers. Played last year for Vegas, right? And he had career high sacks with 3 and 28 tackles, 5 tackles for loss, 2 breakups, and then
2 years, I think. The last 2 years.
Mm-hmm. So, what are we thinking? What are we thinking? Is this just a camp body? Or are we just, because look, I'm introducing the new term, camp bodies, right?
I saw it.
It's 90-man roster. You don't want to beat your 53 up, so you got to bring in some guys. Now, look, like I said, if I was in shape, I would gladly go be part of the 90. These guys are getting, but like one guy got signed for $885,000. They're getting the league minimum, which I think is right around $700,000 to go in. Now, none of that money's guaranteed, so you can get cut at any time, but you're going to get money. You're getting paid to be a body, right? But is Snowden going to end up being a part of the 53?
I mean, I don't know. Like, I know that I read that he was, I think he was one of the ones that he was in competitions with the 1 and the 2 at that spot. So, I mean, that's just one of the things I guess we just going to have to wait and see what happens with him. But the whole camp bodies thing, like, we definitely got camp bodies. Like, a lot of these guys did get signed for the purposes of being, at camp. We know that.
Yeah, I think, honestly, when it looks at it, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm looking at the guy because special teams, we're going to need, special teams got to be special. I mean, we got at the head of our special teams, we got the weapon, Brandon Aubrey. You know what I'm saying? But you need people who have NFL experience, who understand, hey man, I got to get out here. Special teams is a big part of this game. And think about how we lost games 2 years ago. I mean, we lost to Washington on a special teams play on an onside. It broke my heart. Like, we were making up ways to lose. I felt like I was watching an episode of The Waterboy, because it was, I mean, they were just doing silly stuff to lose. I mean, and it didn't make sense. Chris said he's a maybe, but he has a lot to prove. He has to. He has to prove that he belongs. Because it's a pretty solid roster, and especially if he's playing that outside linebacker position, because you still got Maris Lafau, you got Lawrence, who we drafted, you got Overton, who we drafted, you got Ezeraku, right? You got Houston. You got Sam Williams. There's a lot of people at that spot now. So you
Sorry, one of the things we have not really talked a whole lot about, though, was the special team. So how are you feeling about special teams this time around?
I always feel great. I mean, as long as we got the weapon, that's how I got to say it. Every time I say it, we have the weapon. You know what I'm saying? If you get inside the 40, Autumn, serious business. Shout out to the Guyton family. Love y'all so much. They took him to a game last year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting. I have actual footage. I'm sitting and I'm watching this brother, like, from the actual middle of the field, dang, they're on the logo, putting them through the uprights. That's a leg, man. Brandon Aubrey had a cannon for a leg, right? So when we talking about, and then Anger, I love Anger. He's a great punter, right? So I mean, our punter, our kicker, we're Gucci. We're good on that. I'm straight on that. You know, the only position, Autumn, you know what it is. The only position I'm like screaming and I need something done is RB2.
Yeah, I know.
I need something done. I mean,
It looks like we got some people back there fighting for it. So, look, Blue said, listen, Jaden Blue said, my head is on straight. All we can do is trust the process. That's it. That's all we can do. He said he fighting for it. I believe him. I'm gonna believe you. Jaden Blue, I know you watch this. I know you watch this every week. I believe in you. So if you gonna come up and be that RB2, we need you to do what needs to be done.
Autumn.
I know you don't. I know you not like whole. I know you're not like 100% sold. I know you're not.
Autumn. Let me tell you something. I've seen the best Jaden Blue, right? At the University of Texas, he was a dog. I mean, a dog. You get him on a wheel route, he's to the house. He walking away from people. He's 4'3". He's a 4'3" guy. The thing that you were always concerned about with Blue, put the ball on the carpet, man. He's a fumbler. He has the itis. He needs to take his medicine. Got to take. He has the fumbleitis, and I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it. But Shadi even said he came back and he's working on the things that he needs to work on.
Yeah.
Man, if we have Javonte Williams and Jaden Blue playing like Jaden Blue, he can. Whew. And then you have.
Maybe he just had like some. What was last year's rookie year?
That was his rookie year.
Yeah, maybe he just had like some freshman blues or something. You know what I mean? Like maybe he had some rookie blues. But he said it. Listen, he said in the interview, he said out of his own mouth, he was like, I was not focused. I was focused on everything but what I was supposed to be focused on. And that could mean in practice, outside of practice, reading the playbook, studying the playbook, all of the things. He acknowledged that he was his own downfall last season.
I get that, Autumn. I get it. And you know what? I'll take it because look, part of knowing solving a problem is knowing you have one, right? Mm-hmm. And I'll take that. But it's like saying, girl, I cheated on you. And I know I cheated on you, but it's just because it don't make it go away. And it don't make it go away. You know what I'm saying? It don't make it.
You've also seen him at his best. So it's not like we don't know. It's not like we don't know that he can't. We know that he can. It'd be different if he was shaky coming in and he was. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, so I mean, honestly, I thought we got a steal where we got him in the draft. And I was really excited to have Jaden Blue as a Cowboy. But then, again, Phil Maffa has been taking first team snaps as well, right? While Javonte Williams is sitting on the sideline, he's been taking first team snaps. And we don't know what we have in Phil Maffa. Nope. At Clemson, he was a dog, right? And I'm not even going to lie. So, again, audience, I need for you guys to listen. You watch the preseason games because your team is only as good as its 2s and 3s.
That's a
you know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why you watch the preseason game, so you can see what your 2s and 3s look like. Now you don't have to always win those games because winning preseason don't even matter.
Right? Please don't crash out over the preseason game, y'all. I don't have it. Okay, I don't have the energy to be crashing out or watching y'all crash out over a preseason game. That's like crashing out over a spring game. We're not doing that. Okay.
Yeah. And so, but when you look at your 2s and 3s, right? You look at your 2s and 3s, you're like, okay, this is going to be a good team. And when you look at it, like I said, when we see this graphic and we know that we brought in, high caliber guys, right? Sam Howell is definitely, to me, a good backup to Dak Prescott, right? I know we got what's my boy's name who throws the ball like he's He's a pitcher in baseball. Number 10. Oh, what's the backup quarterback? You're making me number 10. Anyway, I I'm looking at him. I'm looking at Phil Maffa. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at MVS. I'm looking at Trayshawn Holden. I'm looking at, I mean, Ryan
Joe
Floyd.
Milton? Is it Joe Milton? Is it Joe Milton?
Joe Milton, yes.
Okay.
Joe Milton. So I'm looking at these guys, and offensively, I said something last week, and boys tried to come for me in the comments. And I said, offensively, this is a year with the rise of Ryan Flournoy, we could have 3,000-yard receivers. It is possible. And I said the last time that we did it was in 2021, I think it was. I was wrong, right? We've never done it, but we were close enough. They were coming for me in the comments. That's super
if you
close.
if you add all them up and average it, it probably come out to about,
It was close enough. Amari Cooper had 1,100 yards. CeeDee Lamb had 935, and Michael Gallup had 843. You were super close, man. You were uber close.
Super close. Close enough.
And I'm going to tell you, I feel like this is that type of year. This is it. We're going to have that type of year receiving wise. You're going to see it, right? Right, because here's the deal. You already know you're either going to have to, if you double team with your safeties and you stay in double high safeties, you're double teaming Pickens, you're double teaming Lamb, right? So you have safety splitting and going to each side. Your nickel cornerback is man-to-man on your nickel wide receiver. So on your third wide receiver. So that's Flo. Flo's going to have one-on-one coverage. Flo can beat man-to-man coverage. He can beat man-to-man coverage.
Okay.
And also, you have your linebacker, your middle linebacker, now has to cover Jake Ferguson. Congratulations, Jake Ferguson, by the way. He got married yesterday.
Oh, congratulations.
But you have to carry Fergie in the middle. And Lord help if Michael Trigg becomes the guy that we think he can become, right?
Lord help. Radar. He's been on our radar since we started talking.
Yeah, Lord help if Michael Trigg starts becoming Michael Trigg at the Dallas Cowboys. It's hands to bed. And you still have Turbo Turpin, right? You still got Turbo Turpin. So in the middle is going to be wide open, and you start running skinny posts because, okay, like I said, if you have your safety coming over to guard the outside, now you take a wide receiver and you run like what's called a skinny post that's up and then towards the goal post, right? That middle is vacated. It's wide open. There's nobody who can get there. So if you can keep that clean, that's a wrap. So Flo is going to have to me, I'm going to tell you, he's going to have chunk plays. Flo's going to have chunk plays this year, and you're going to see his yards per catch is going to be like something like 17, 18 yards. He's going to get big.
They're going to send him out.
Because they're going to turbulate. So now you're either going to have to guard everybody man to man and hope people make mistakes, or hope you can fool Dak. And see, that's what y'all ain't gonna stop coming for Dakota.
Y'all gonna knock it off. Y'all gonna knock it off about Dakota. I'm tired.
They're gonna stop that because he plays the position at quarterback well. And if he does make a mistake, the thing I love about him is he ain't making another one. He coming back and he gonna fight to the end of the game. The thing that really gets to Dak when you get to is when the defense is just rolling over and playing dead, playing possum.
Right. And then they get tired. It's just like, come on. Like, we're doing everything. We're out here scoring every single point that we can, and y'all can't stop at a stop sign. Like, what is that? What is going on?
Can't stop a running nose. It's bad, man. It's bad. But again, like I said, I don't see Christian Parker. I don't see it at all. Not be like I said last week. Best believe the hype.
Better believe it.
Best believe the hype. Public Enemy said, don't believe the hype. I said, you best believe the hype. You know what I'm saying? And you see you had the Tom Landry Public Enemy sign down there at the bottom. I loved it. I had to do
never even realized that.
it. I had to do it. I'm sorry. You best believe
Hilarious.
it. You best believe the hype, man. I'm telling you, this is where we are this year, man. I'm telling you. It's Chris said
They couldn't stop me either. Clearly, apparently.
Oh my God. Listen, oh, and he said Aubrey definitely earned his paycheck. Earned every bit of it. Every bit. Now my hope is that he don't get around here and he got paid and all of a sudden can't hit the broadside of a barn.
Why do they? Oh, why do they do that?
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you,
No,
if he did,
he gonna be good.
hey, I will
I
go.
think as long as the chemistry holds up, like these guys are gonna want to win. You understand what I'm saying? They're not going to just be there just to be there, just because I'm here so that I don't get fined type situation. Like they're going to want to play. Sometimes people get on these teams and they just be like, whatever, because we ain't gonna win. We ain't gonna get there. We ain't getting to a playoff. We're not getting to the Super Bowl. Like, I think that since things are in sight, like we can see it, they can see it. I think I think the attitudes will be different.
I'm gonna say this again, and I'm gonna get ready to. We're gonna get our party shots after this. Rashawn Gary's gonna have 10 sacks this year. Just go ahead and book it.
All right, 10.
Right. I'm gonna tell you why. Clark. Last time he had Clark beside him in Green Bay, 10 sacks. 10 sacks. And you've got Kenny Clark, Quinn Williams, who are both they both demand double teams. Double team both of them. They are double team hard. If you don't, they are gonna be sitting in the back playing high five with your quarterback. High five, high five. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna happen, right? So book it, Rashawn Gary, 10 sacks, right?
10 sacks. It's on the wall.
Okay, and here's the other thing I need for you to book. Caleb Downs, Rookie of the Year.
Book it now. Book it immediately.
Book it. Book it.
I'm so excited about Caleb. I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do. Autumn, come on, man. Final shots, point shots.
All right, so boom. First of all, one more time, I'm gonna need y'all to put some respect on Dakota's name. That's like my biggest part. Everywhere I go, everybody wants to say something about Dakota. He is not the problem. The offense is not the problem here. Okay, all right. Yes, do we need an RB2? Yes, we do. But the glue is intact. We got Christian Parker, who has come here, and it's like a whole kumbaya. Understand? It's like a whole kumbaya. Everybody's friends right now. And as fans, we need to just embrace it. Let's not sit here and wait for something to happen. Don't do it. We're not expecting any type of drama. We're not doing that. Let's go ahead and embrace the brotherhood, the chemistry that is there, and hope that is what elevates us and get us into the playoffs and ultimately to a Super Bowl this season. That's it.
I love it, Autumn. I love it. I'm glad you addressed the toxicity. Stop being toxic, Cowboy fans. Stop it. Stop wanting something bad to happen. Just stop it. Can you enjoy nice things? Just enjoy the nice things. It's like going to a mansion and expecting everything to fall apart. It's not it. Anyway, parting shots. Thank you guys for watching the Cowboys Global Cast. We are DC4L. We are Dallas Cowboys for life. I really want you guys to like and subscribe, be a part of what we're building here on the channel. Building again. Now, Autumn said something, and I have to publicly repent. Okay, when we traded Micah Parsons, this channel was doing well. We were eating. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of people, a lot of traffic coming through this channel.
Of course.
we traded Michael Parsons, I could not bring myself to talk about the Cowboys anymore. I couldn't, because I'm not one of them. I'm a lifelong Cowboy fan, lifelong, right? My aunt who just passed away, Aunt Patricia, love you, rest easy. She was the ringtail leader for our family as far as the Cowboys was concerned. She would cuss you, kick you out the house if you talk bad. It was not happening. She listen. The Dallas Cowboys are nothing, you know. And all of my aunts in the family are like that as well. We are DC4L, for real, for real. Um, but I stopped, and that was my fault. I mean, I really got in my feelings. I had never been in my feelings like that before. I hate even using the term "got in my feelings." I got my feelings. You know what I'm saying? The reason why is because you can only take so much. And Jerry was just playing with me, playing in my face, I
You
thought.
ain't telling me. Y'all know my story.
But I want to say this. Here's the repentance. Jerry, I'm sorry. Sorry. You made a good move. Yeah. I had no idea that the locker room was that toxic. I mean, you heard tale of it. You know what I'm saying? In the Dallas Cowboys streets, you heard tell of it. You just didn't want to believe it. You had a Michael Parsons. I mean, you had a Michael Parsons. It's like having a Caleb Downs. You had a Michael Parsons, and you wanted to believe the best about our team, America's team. But hey, it was when a guy gets on the table and lays down and goes on his podcast, acts up, rolls off, eating sandwiches and cookies. Listen, man, you're a distraction. You don't want to win. You want to get paid.
That's it.
And that type of attitude won't translate, right? That type of attitude won't translate. So I repent, Jerry. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, Jerry, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I will attribute most of this to your son, Stephen, your other son, Jerry Jr., and Will McClay, and CP, and Shotty. All of these things, I believe it's them. All of what's happening right now, I believe is them. And they didn't push you out the way. They didn't give you some sugar booger and say, hey, man, get up out of here. We got this. You know, let us take care of football. But for real, I'm excited about what we're about to see, Autumn, this year in football, man. I'm super excited. Christine, thank you for rocking with us, man. Chris, thank you for being here. Valix Prime, thank you so much, man. Everybody who stopped by and was a part of the broadcast tonight, man. We appreciate you guys for being a part of We Are DC4L. We are Dallas Cowboys for life. Go Cowboys for life. Great show to you, man. That's what we do. Man, you're going to make me start sea-walking up in... start sea-walking up in this piece.
It's a wrap. I guess I should have put this in my party shot, and I probably should do it every week, is I'm going to be insufferable. When it happens, it's going to be all bad for everybody. Except for me.
It's gonna be all bad.
Everybody but me.
Hey man, we don't waited our time. We bided our time. That's what's happening with these New York Knicks fans. You know what I'm saying?
If they can get it, we sure can get it. Come on.
Yeah, man. Yeah, look, make sure that you like and subscribe. Like us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube and Twitch. So when we go live, you'll definitely get those notifications. We appreciate you for being here. As for myself, as for Autumn, we will holler at y'all. Same bad time, same back channel. We out of here. Peace.